We are
People Master, People See!
Clearly, it's our first podcast.
Oh my god. Yes, it's our first podcast ever.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we introduce? Yeah, we should.
Yep.
So let's start off with Eugenia!
Woo!
Well, what should I say about myself? Anything? Should we, I think the most important thing would be, age. Oh, my real age? Oh, God.
This is our emotional age.
Emotional age?
Emotional age.
Okay, I'm forever 21, obviously. So I'm legal in all countries. I think that's right.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like
Yes,
that.
see?
I like that
I'm
one.
legal in
I
all
like that one.
countries. I'm at emotional age of 21. Nice to meet you.
Can do.
Hey, I'm Vincent. My emotional age is 23, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm also legal in all countries.
That's good too. That's good too.
Hi everybody, I'm Cheryl, and this year I turned 21, so I'm legal in all countries.
joking?
She's serious.
I'm
Oh,
actually
oh my
legit. Oh, one baby.
I just turned 25. Damn.
Guys, that's
Well,
I just turned 30.
well, so,
No, don't say the real age.
Oh shit, I said that.
I made that up too.
I made that
You
up.
can Google us and then no.
Yeah,
My real
I
age
made
is not
that
25.
I wasn't lying. I was the honest one. Hey,
You're the
yeah,
actual-
oh my gosh. I actually I got legalized last year.
Okay.
Oh god, that's
Last year.
Oh,
And then this year I'm turning 22.
that's good. That's good. Catching up.
Can do. Alright, so let's kind of explain what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So I think for us, it's kind of how international people like us, international-minded people like us, living in Hong Kong, let's say, because we've experienced both international lives as well as Hong Kong lives. So we kind of want to share our stories and share different mindsets and opinions and everything with everyone. So I think that's our basic thing we're doing here.
Sharing what we think, what we feel, how it's like
Exactly.
for those that might be interested to coming to Hong Kong
Yeah.
or that is living is having tough time finding residence.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we can also talk a bit more about our experience going overseas.
Yeah.
Right? In different foreign countries, what do we have to go through? I think
Yeah.
it'll be a really good platform for us to share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we kind of introduce how we grew up to everyone?
Yeah.
So I was born in the States, and then I went to Tokyo, and I went to Hong Kong. I came back to Hong Kong. So I grew up very internationally. I went to international school, so that's why I'm considered an ABC. I'm also very considered whitewashed, according to my friends, but at the same time, I'm the equal amount of whitewashed as well as Chinese. That's what I can say.
Okay, so I was born in Hong Kong really early on. I think it was 2 or 3 where we emigrated to Canada. Grew up there. Basically, all of my schooling life was there, except for maybe a few sparse, grade 1, 2 months in Hong Kong kind of thing. And then I grew up in a primary school, and then now I'm actually teaching at international schools.
Wow.
So my internationalness comes from being immersed in both Cantonese, Mandarin, and English communities in Toronto, Hong Kong, that kind of stuff.
Ooh, that's cool. This is my first time meeting Vincent.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, so this is me hearing for the first
I
time.
should be
too.
more impressive.
What else? That's pretty impressive. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Well, we can talk about that later, eh?
Okay, well, I think mine is quite similar to Vincent, actually. So I was born in Taiwan, so... yeah, see?
Taiwan
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah, and then I moved to Hong Kong for elementary, and then I went to Vancouver in Canada as well. And then I moved back for high school, and then went back to Vancouver again for university, and I'm now back to work. So it's been a roller coaster back and forth, Hong Kong and Vancouver. So I spent the least time in Taiwan, actually. Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
I think for me, I spend the least time in the States. I actually, for university, I went to Beijing instead of going back to the States.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I
That's
chose
a
to go back to
different experience.
Beijing because I was everybody else is going to the States, UK, Australia, even Switzerland. It's kind of very very thing that everyone does. And I was but nobody's going to Beijing. And I'm originally from Shanghai. My father's family's from Shanghai.
Me too.
Oh my
God. Oh my God.
Oh.
I only want to say way.
Wait.
That's all.
Go away, I'll
You
say
know,
away.
Can I just say? So I met my cousin in a club, my distant cousin in a club, because there's actually only one family that has my last name in Shanghai,
Oh shit.
and he's also from Shanghai.
You're probably royalty.
I think so.
She probably is. She's just not telling me.
I-
I can feel it as a
No.
Chinese person. She's
You
not
feel that-
admitting it, but it's
yeah.
like, you know.
You know.
It's like,
I wish.
you're the only of your kind.
remember-
Either you're the last of your kind or you're like the
The
royal
last.
blood.
Remember
she's
to
like-
sign your non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
You know, you have to give it
I
back.
see.
She's probably like descendants of T-Hay or something. I don't know.
Ooh,
Oh,
T-Hay
can
descendants.
do. I know I look royal, lady. You know, that's why come find me.
Guys,
Anybody?
holla at her.
But I thought it was like really cool to go to like Beijing to study, because actually when I studied in Beijing, it was actually super international. So it was more international than Hong Kong.
What?
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
really?
It was like so many foreigners, and it was like dude, they speak such great Chinese.
They do. They do.
Crazy.
Oh, wait, no, you mean the white people.
Yeah. The not yellow face.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think their Mandarin's probably better than ours.
even
What-
better than
a
people
lot.
who grew up in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, because no one speaks really.
It was crazy. Like look at like Warren Buffett's like granddaughters.
They can all speak.
They are fluent, and
That's
they're like,
crazy.
I only.
Oh, our first
Oh
one!
my god! I knew it. I'm
First
always
one,
like
it's okay, it'll
super
dry.
clumsy.
It's okay, no
We'll
worry.
let it dry. Sorry.
No worry.
Just
no
no
worry.
splash on the microphone. Sorry.
It's okay, no worry. But should we start on the first topic?
All right.
Alright. So I thought that would it be cool to kind of like talk about what about our first impressions of each other?
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
First
like,
time.
literally.
literally the first
I don't know. I
impression.
haven't had a chance to. I don't know. Tall? That sounds so basic though.
No, but I like
don't-
being tall. You know, I like wearing heels as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's like perfect. Like you can't be too short.
Yeah, I like being tall.
Yeah, tall is good.
I can't help but be short.
No, but
Nothing
you
helps.
don't exhibit the shortness. Like people
I
are
see.
short and they like just feel even shorter
Yeah.
because
like,
of the character.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
That's so true.
The feel, not the see. Not
It's
the
not-
people
it's
mounted
true.
to see.
Not the-
It's true.
A good one to put it in again. People man, people see.
Yeah, we see through the person.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
What was your first impression of me?
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
Because
Where did,
how
where
we
was
met
it?
each
How
other.
did we?
Hakuba.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Wait, let me tell you something.
I wanna
met
know.
her at Hakuba.
we just Hakuba, can you sponsor us?
Yes,
We're just gonna do a
please.
podcast
We
session
will
there.
ask that. Like,
We will actually ask.
Yeah, that'll be
Please.
bomb.
Yeah.
We should.
Have you been back there recently?
A couple of times, but
Yeah.
not recently. Not recently.
Okay, so because they renovated it and now it looks like American Diner.
American
theme.
Diner.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty cool.
Ooh, I just know all
This
the
is
shisha
not
packers
sponsored,
left.
by the way.
There's all the shisha packers left.
That's
Oh.
another tea we should not touch yet.
Yes.
That's
Touchy.
like the shisha world, and
Yeah, that's our next video.
Our
yes,
next video.
there
Our
we
next
go.
or next.
Yeah,
something.
next time we will be at maybe at a shisha place.
And we'll go all out on this.
Okay.
Anyway, so you guys met in Hakuba.
Hakuba, who's the other girl? I met the other girl first, which was a friend of mine, and then Vanessa? No. Venus?
Oh?
No. There's a white mixed girl.
Deanna.
Oh, I know Deanna as well.
Deanna.
Yeah.
I was like,
Deanna,
someone
what's
else.
up?
Oh.
And then that's how we met.
Yeah.
It was like she was very chill. I was like, these people are cool. That's why I'm like.
That's a
vibing.
vibe.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, it's like the vibe. It's like
You know,
Cool
wait, I
people.
need to say one thing. When you came over, all of the guys at my table, they were like, yeah, he's gay.
well, it's okay. I'm beautiful. If you associate beauty with gay,
Exactly.
that's okay because they were not groomed well.
They were not good.
I showed up in like good hair, good skin, good clothes, and you like fuckers.
I like this.
I was like, what you doing? You think you Latin dance and you something? But they're cool. You don't gotta be honest.
They're cool. They're cool.
God.
You're gonna, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's actually
I get that all the time, and I'm cool with it. I'm like, whatever.
No worry, you know how you have NGLs, like not gonna lies,
Yeah.
on Instagram? I'm always asked if I'm a lesbian.
It was like, are you straight? I saw
Are
it.
you
right?
straight?
Are you straight?
Are you a lesbian? Any chance you would like girls? And like, I'm very honest. Like, that could have been a possibility, but no. I'm very,
Very straight.
But yeah, have you ever thought of like liking girls?
No, I actually haven't. But I've had friends that like girls.
Yeah.
And like I actually asked them why, because if they were like they act more like a tomboy, but if they actually dress up, I would think that they're super beautiful. There's so many of them, right?
Yeah,
There's so many of them
Yes.
that like, you know, they like girls, but then they're super pretty themselves
Yeah.
too. So I'm like, wow, like it's nice
Yeah.
to know more people.
And it's nice in Hong Kong right
Yeah.
now that much more people are open about it. Like,
Yeah.
even let's say for like my parents' generation, they used to be super closed off about that thing.
Yeah.
Like, they see it, they'll be like, disgusting. They're doing it just for show or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, I
But-
never thought I was doing it for show.
show.
Oh,
Yeah.
you? Well, I don't know. I thought
Well,
you
I
knew.
think actually for me, people ask me too, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I find guys really annoying. So even that would never happen for me, just because I think most males are often dumber than females. So why am I well, yeah, I don't have much male friends because I find them really bro, like, yo, what's up?
Oh, like that
I'm
type
like,
of conversation, no depth.
I'm like, there's no depth in your... Like, that's why in high school and elementary, I didn't have much guy friends, just because I'm like, this conversation is so a waste of my time. Like, I'm like the guy with the origami, I'm like the guy with the music, so I associated all these things or interests, I climb more with the feminine side, where there's more detail associated to these things. Most of my guy friends were like, let's go play football.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
I can kick your
sports.
ass in football too, I'm very athletic, but I'm not gonna be like, bro, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I can't, unless obviously there's certain people that I really vibe with.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, what's up? Like, I do all the
Yeah.
Toronto boom, 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 boom stuff, but like, yeah. So I would find like guys like, no, I don't think so. And then if it's a guy that's more inclined with more female aesthetics, or not aesthetics, more female gestures, I'll just be like, wow, 咁咪仲煩.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my point of
Okay.
view. Not I have lots of gay friends, whatever. I don't think that sounds like a white person saying I have Asian friends and making Asian jokes. But I'm saying I welcome all. Like, hey, what if I like in 2 years something happens? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
I'm
Yeah.
open to all.
Yeah.
But we're different. For us, we have lots of guy friends.
Yeah, we have so many
Like,
guy
growing
friends.
up, we have so much guy friends.
Yeah.
Well, that's different though, right? That's the opposing. I have a lot of female friends.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I think it's because like since young,
Yeah.
my own like really close like family friends, they all had sons. I was the only female. They treated me like a princess. So when I was
Ooh.
young, I had like the 公主病.
Oh.
And then
Great
I
to admit
I
that.
grew
You
to
didn't-
公主
you didn't teach us.
病, 公主病.
You didn't explain to our viewers.
Oh, what is
Okay,
okay,
what's 公主病? So basically, it's like you're being treated like a princess. So my parents, my aunties and uncles, they were all treating me like a princess, like giving me whatever I want. Like if I say no to this, and it'd be like no. Like it was just like
Do you
I was
cry?
being treated. Huh?
Do you cry?
Me?
To get what you want.
Like, do you be like a
Yeah,
real
but
princess?
like sometimes I don't get what I get. But like, at the same time, I acted like a princess. That's
Okay,
what
okay,
I
okay.
acted like a princess
Okay.
when I was younger.
Yeah.
Until somehow, at some time, I just changed and I was like, no princess.
You're like, I'm done with that.
I'm
I
done
am
with
now
royalty.
the queen.
No longer a princess, but
I
a
am not.
queen.
I'm
But
a
a
Yeah.
queen.
But like I was very athletic. That's why I really like playing with boys. That's how I also got my first fracture. I wanted to be like a boy and jump down the stairs.
Yeah.
You
And
can.
I can.
You
Yeah, I did.
And
just
I
had a
fractured.
repercussion.
Yeah.
And I fractured. So yeah, and I'm just really like very sporty.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
the very aggressive type.
Yeah.
That's me. But then once I got older and then I have like more female friends and like knowing more Hong Kong culture, I got really annoyed. Like I got annoyed by
Yeah.
especially, I'm really sorry, but like Hong Kong girls. Honestly,
Mm.
they it's just that's a very big story.
Yeah.
I've met when I went to Ivan Band like
Yeah.
training artist training program. I was with a bunch of Hong Kong people, a bunch. It was such an eye opener for me. I was like, oh my god, I've never felt not at place. I wanted to be myself, but I felt like being myself was wrong.
Yes.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I thought I was doing everything wrong, but when
You did
everything
not fit the stereotypes.
Yeah.
You are a
Exactly.
problem.
Yeah.
like everything I thought was nice, they changed everything as to she's just trying to get attention, and I was like.
You mean like nice gestures that you do? People will twist it around.
Absolutely. Like I tried to do a birthday party every month since we're gonna be with each other for 6 months. So I was like, you know what, let's do a birthday party each month. So I did like the pizza and stuff like that. You know, honestly, it's only like a few $1,000s. Easily, I can just work a few hours and then I can get the money and just pay for everything. But I didn't want that. I didn't want to pay for everything. I didn't want to seem like a princess.
Yeah.
Or like a queen, right?
Like,
Okay.
that would be very queen like.
Yeah,
That would
exactly.
be very cool.
queen.
It's like I pay for
Very
this,
queen.
guys.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just want to be like, everybody just like equal.
Yeah.
So I had the idea, and then we just all paid the equal. But I know some people couldn't afford it, so I covered theirs. But that's another story. However, a lot of people like turned everything around, and then they're like, "Oh my God, she took this money from me, but in the end, we paid more than what we got.
Oh.
What we
Okay.
got or something like that." And then I was
Oh.
like, "Whoa!" I was like,
Yeah, some people do
whoa.
that. Yeah.
And then because one time when I ordered pizza, I was asking two of them right underneath a classroom. I was like, "Is this enough?" They were like, "Enough," because they saw the cost. Then once it arrived, they were like,
What is this? Yeah.
"No more, no pizza." And I was like, "What the hell? You guys said it was enough."
Yeah.
Like they just turn everything back around.
Yeah.
And just make it your problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like you are the problem. It's just really
I think
funny.
the thing with this type of mentality, a lot of people, I don't know if it's just like a Hong Kong thing,
Yeah.
but like a lot of people don't want to admit that they're wrong because it looks so bad on them.
Yeah.
So they have to find somebody else to target it at.
Yeah.
So and
Yeah.
be like, it's you, it's not me. I'm fine.
And I hate how every time when they first meet, they try to pinpoint everything that's bad about you. They turn everything that's good about you and make
Really
it
good
bad.
nitpickers.
Exactly.
Maybe it's insecurities though.
Exactly. The first day I went to our teacher training program, so we were sitting table by table, so 2 people per table, let's say. And then I saw this girl sitting by herself, and I told my table mate, I was like, "Girl, I'm gonna like head over for 5 minutes and I'll come back."
Yeah.
So I went over for 5 minutes and I came back, and then there's like a lot of chit chat in the back, but that's fine. I thought it was like first day, everybody talk, it's fine. And then when after a few months, like 2 months into the training program, I saw a notebook on the floor one day, and I picked it up and I opened it to see who it was.
Yeah.
I opened it, and it was
All
shit
about
about me.
Wow.
It was shit about me.
Whoa! It's like the bird book.
Yeah, yeah, and it was about the first day, and they were saying that how I was being very stuck up because I was
Trying to
trying
please
to
people?
please every people pleaser. I was trying to be a people pleaser and like going everywhere, but it was just like because I came from the bottom of my heart. I was like, this girl's like sitting here lonely
By
by
herself.
herself. Like I think like you two would go do the same thing, go
Yeah.
talk to
Yeah.
her for a bit and come back, right? And then for them it was like, oh, she's just trying to people
Oh,
please.
what the hell are you pleasing?
Yeah,
You're pleasing one person?
Yeah.
Well, I'll just stay with you and please the whole group.
exactly.
That's nuts.
It's so really
What?
like they turn everything around. It's just like I don't appreciate that.
So I have a question. Are these people still in the industry?
We're pretty new.
Ah, okay.
We're pretty new. Our contracts are still there.
Oh.
we're still there. They are still there.
They are
But
still there.
I mean, do you see them is another question.
Oh.
So.
You get to see me every Sunday. Oh wait, not every Sunday anymore. But like, hey, you still get to see me though. I'm pretty sure.
So I have a question. Our worth ethics are different, right? Different to other people. How did it reflect on you when you were working with entertainment? Like for me, I treat it as a profession. So I'm like memorizing my script. I'm like focused when I'm working. On the side I get, oh look at that. That guy's just like pretending to work hard, or like he's such an asshole off camera, and on camera he's like I'm like, dude, I'm being paid for on camera smiling, not off camera pleasing.
Very
Like,
true.
do you guys get that?
For another reference, I do acting and I'm in TVB.
I am now freelance, but I've
That's
worked
true.
with TVB and View TV.
I am not in the
Yeah.
entertainment
That's what I was wondering.
industry.
I was like, okay.
All good. But I can
But it
tell
still
you from,
works.
I'll tell you from an audience perspective
Yeah.
how I view like people.
Yeah.
Like I feel like from my perspective, not speaking on behalf of everybody, but I feel like, oh, you guys got it easy. Like, you look good, people do your makeup, you just sit there, close your eyes, sleep, and people are doing your hair.
I wish.
Oh my god, so see, we need to hear this other side. And then I feel like, wow, you guys get nice clothes, sponsorship. You know, a lot of people that wants to become a celebrity or star,
Because they want free stuff.
they want free stuff. They feel like the fame, right? It's like, I get all these things people doing to me. But yeah, so from our perspective, it's like that. But we do also see, obviously, a lot of scandals and rumors between, like, people trying to steal spotlights and stuff like that. So I think that is the hard part. It's like, you don't really know who is your true friend.
Very true.
It's very hard to build up a really strong foundation of friendship. That's what I think.
Very hard.
Yeah.
People are like stabbing you in the back, so.
Oh.
No, they stab you in the front too.
Two in the back. They stab you in the front too. They stab you in the front, but also stab you in the back.
Yeah.
So, like, I started with TVB. It was a great experience. A lot of actually the first generation of our talk show.
Yeah.
It's called 後生仔傾人偈 or
yes.
Young and Restless.
Ooh.
That the first crew, like, that's our fam. Like, when I first came back to Hong Kong, I was teaching, and I got invited. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. More friends, meet people. Most of them stayed friends. There's one person. Not gonna say who, but we don't talk to them no more.
Them? I thought it was one.
No, I'm just saying being so we don't expose the pronoun.
Okay.
Okay.
Them is can I say that?
We can beep it.
Them is a asshole, like, stabbed me in the back and stabbed me in the front and stabbed literally every single person everywhere.
Oh, God.
And then was like so I was leaving my child show. I was doing a childhood what's it called? 小朋友 show. What is that? A child show. Children's show. I was doing a children's show, education show. And then I was leaving because people in the back said I was like being all like assholey and then reading my script and stuff and like not engaging with people, and I kept asking for the script earlier and earlier, and like he's demanding so many things. Clearly I just want to be good performance, like put it on stage. Don't want it like NG and go over and over again, and I'm the one that does like 2 takes and I'm done. Everyone's like 17 takes. Yeah. And then they don't see that, but they see me at the back being an asshole. And then from there, rumors start. And then eventually, this asshole tells, like, he finds out that I'm being kicked off of the team. And I already said I'm leaving because you guys are, like, dumb. The program, everything was stupid. And then we filmed my regular one, like, the Young and Restless. And then he's like, I exposed the pronoun. He's like, are you okay? I heard that you were leaving. I'm like, I was like, huh? What am I leaving? I was like, obviously pretending to be like dumbass, right? And he was like, I heard. I was like, what'd you hear? Because I didn't hear anything, bro. And then he told me, and I was like, oh, you like he's just rubbing salt in the wound.
Yeah.
Clearly, I don't care. And what am I gonna do? Like stand up for myself, go talk to the producer, and punch him in the face? No. But I'm like, yo, this guy's like not okay. So like, making friends is really, really hard. Yeah. But the ones that stayed friends, we're still friends now. We go hot pot, we have Christmas, all of those things. We still
great.
like.
So
we still come
it is
together.
still possible.
It's possible, but it's tough.
But I would say it's also because he's also not in our company anymore.
Yeah.
I would say that. Like, I'll be honest. If you were still in our company,
it's very competitive.
Very.
Honestly, if I was still in the company, the 2 top boys right now, I think we would still be friends. Just because all 3 of us have different aesthetics. Like, I'm the, I don't know, polite jet boy, whatever. Yeah. He's like the sporty dude, and he's like the, I don't know, Lang Zai or something. I don't know. Like, we have different target audience. Yeah. We wouldn't be in conflict. But, yeah.
But in all honesty, I honestly don't fit the Hong Kong market. I really don't.